What's up, everyone? It's your boy Scott. Welcome to the Scott Report. Today I'm here to talk about Kokkoku, episode 7. And so, the little kid, or Majima's brother, was actually her older brother. And now that she was able to get the help from Juri and get him out of the stasis, we find out that he is now in the stall, so he's gonna live. He'll be alive, but what's weird about that is he's not aged. So it's leading me to wonder what's gonna happen with this kid once everything goes back to the time that it is, because is he gonna die? I mean, is he gonna rapidly age, or is he gonna stay the same? Because I would think that's still going to break things with the world, with bringing him out the way that he is, because it's been about 17 years, so Majima's going to be older than him. And now it's going to be her little brother. That's a little bit strange. Hopefully they can clean that up. But what we got essentially in this episode was the end game of the series, as we finally found out what Sagawa wants to do, as well as what Juri wants to do, as Juri continues to grow episode after episode after episode, and winter season has no shortages of best girls, and she's definitely one of them. And how smart and how aware she is. She's aware that, you know, what they're doing with the stasis and time and all this stuff, no one should have that type of power. It's the type of thing that you shouldn't mess with. So she wants to end this once and for all. She wants to find the Master Stone and the stone that the Grace Love Foundation has, or society has, and she wants to destroy the stones altogether and just seal the stasis away and just stop people from playing around in this thing altogether. And I think that's a very good way to do this. This is too much power for people to have, so why not end it that way? And that unknown goon who is helping Majima, he actually got some development in this episode, and it was pretty good. I wasn't expecting to have somebody else in this series to come into play in this factor, because he's working along with Majima and he's actually telling her, like, you know, you served your purpose now, so you should just leave this genuine love society. You should just take your stuff and run and get out of here as fast as you can, and I'll cover for you. So that was really big of him. And you know, it's the intelligence of the characters as well. Even though I don't like how everybody's in the dark about everything, I like that they're not stupid to the fact that they completely trust this guy, because, you know, Juri and Gramps are kind of like, no, you just tried to kill us not too long ago, so we're not going to completely trust you. But what he was good about doing was highlighting his needs, or what he can do to actually help these people, as he has information on Genuine Love Society. He's like, if you want to stop these guys, you got to take out the main 7, including Sagawa. So that's part of Juri's mission as well, is not only just to crush the stones, she's going to go ahead and expel the stasis of each one of these individuals to try to take them down one by one. And I worry more and more about the father of Juri, because as the episodes go along, as they start to make these plans, not including him because they know he's going to fuck it up, he's beginning to feel what Sagawa was saying to him more and more and more. And even though it's coming off as comedic, he is looking at things like, I should be calling the shots. I am the head of this household. They need to do what I say. So I can see him being in contrast with wanting to stop them from sealing the stones. He's gonna make a mistake that's going to cost them, because whenever a plan seems like it's too well in together, you know it's gonna be some hurdles in it. With us being at the halfway point of the series, I mean, with us getting the end game now, it's not going to go past 12 episodes, I don't think. So now that we know what she wants to do, Juri wants to take out people, seal everything up. He's going to be an obstacle. He probably is going to take some type of deal, or he's going to try to do something stupid and stop everything himself and just screw everything up. But now we have to talk about Sagawa and what he wanted to do. And I'm gonna admit, I don't buy what he's doing. And maybe it's more along the lines, it's not that I don't buy it, I just think it's just a little bit underwhelming what he wants to do. And maybe it's because it was expected. I mean, if you can stop time, of course you're gonna want immortality, and that's what Sagawa wants. He actually wants to learn more about the world, and he wants to keep the stasis going so he can get frozen, have someone in genuine love watch after his body, then wake him up later on in life to see where things are, record and just do the same thing over and over again. But what's going to make him a menace is what he revealed, is that how fast you become a hero depends on your mental state. So if you're like weak-minded, or you're somebody that's caught off guard by these things, you're going to turn to a hero very quick. But if you trained yourself, if you have that awareness and you know, then it's going to take longer for it to overtake you, as we've seen that he's able to actually submit his body over to the Herald at will. So he's going to use this as a power-up. So now we can see how a fight will go down between him and Juri, because now that she has the ability to expel, he has the ability to actually use the Spectre within to bump himself up, as he looked really Togurish from Yu Yu Hakusho in this episode, now that he's going to imbue himself with the power of the Spectre. So now we can see how the two sides are going to clash. But, you know, that is a little bit weak. I mean, and again, I just can't stress enough that maybe I feel it was weak because it was expected. Of course, he's going to want immortality, so he wants to use this spell in order to do that. And things are getting interesting because he basically lied to the Genuine Love Society because they thought that he wanted to get these things together to make the world a better place, but he really just wants to do it for himself. He just wants to live as long as he can, and they are actually staging a coup against him. It's not going to work. He's probably going to slaughter them all next week, but you know, they are now turning their knives toward him because essentially they were lied to, they were betrayed, they led him on he led them on a selfish goal, and they're not cool with that. Too bad they're not going to make it through though. And I can clearly see that the guy that's helping Majima, he's going to sacrifice himself. Either he's going to sacrifice himself for her to get away, or he's just going to get flat out killed so they can get away. But you know, again, that was unexpected development to get this character in, as he, I mean, of course he's a thug, he's a goon, he's not really a bad guy, but for him to actually recognize that this isn't where he should be, this isn't where Majima should be, that was pretty cool. And it was a nice thing for us to get this late in the series. But the only question now is the connection between Sagawa and the Yukawa family, Juri's family, and how they're connected. It's clear, we got some backstory about the two stones. We haven't got everything we needed yet, but it clearly was two sides to this war, and I'm pretty sure the families are on each side of it, so it's going to be interesting. That's the next thing that we're going to get to. But Kokkoku overall as a series, I must say, this is a very chill series. I mean, I'm enjoying it for what it is so far. It's not something that I don't think I will watch again when it's over, but that's not to say it's a bad series, but I don't enjoy it overall. I just think that for the thrill ride that it's given me, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Matter of fact, it reminds me of Aka 13 that came on in winter of last year. Absolutely loved the series after it was done, because I did have my reservations about it at first, but it was the type of thing that I felt refreshed after I watched it. But besides watching the opening, I wouldn't go back and watch it again, and it looks like I'm getting a little bit of deja vu or flashback even with Kokkoku, because that opening is so good. And I think besides the opening, that's probably the only reason I would go back to revisit it. But for now, I'm loving the story and I'm enjoying what it's doing, and I like the chillness that it brings. It's a very dark series. Well, not really, it's a more mature series. That's a better word to put for it, and that's what I look for, and that's the type of things I like. So let me know what you thought of this episode in the comments below. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like. Let me know some of your thoughts and theories as well. And if you want to hear more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as there's not shortage of content for you to indulge on this channel. As I always say, you guys be anywhere on YouTube right now. Show to listen to me. I really appreciate that, so thanks for stopping by. And on that note, it's your boy Scott signing out. See you soon.